Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw GANGLE. So first let's get started by drawing in the head. So on the top left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then up towards the right hand side of our page. Moving back over towards the left hand side now, starting at that point, we're going to curve this line all the way around, arching it down and then back in towards the middle. Let's move up towards the right hand side now, starting at that point again, we're going to curve this around and then connecting that on the bottom. For our eyes now, on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line across and then up towards the right hand side. And now flipping over towards the left hand side, we'll replicate that, curving that up and over. Starting at that point on the inside now, we're going to curve this all the way around and then back up on the right hand side, connecting that. And then we'll flip over towards our left hand side, replicating that. For the mouth now, on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing on the right, leaving an even amount of space, curving this around and then back up. In the center now, starting on that left hand side, we're going to curve this line down, arching it, and then bringing it up on the right hand side. And now starting on that left hand side, we're going to curve this around, up, and then in towards the middle. And now moving over towards the right hand side, lining it up at the same height, we're just going to curve this back around and then in. For the teardrop now, on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then bringing that up at a point on the top. And then we'll replicate that on the left hand side, starting at the point, making it wider at the base, and then bringing that back up at the point there. For our body now, on the left hand side, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out. Moving up above, we're going to curve this line around and then across. Moving down towards the bottom now, starting at that corner, let's curve this all the way around, connecting that at the point. And now moving in behind this, we're going to continue to curve this line all the way around and then out. And then in that corner, we're going to draw a diagonal line that curves in towards the bottom of the face. Let's move down and draw another diagonal line, stepping further in this time. Now from here, as we come up, we're going to curve this line around and then up. Starting at that point again, let's curve this all the way around and then connecting that. And then again, moving behind, we're going to curve this all the way around and then out. And then moving behind this, we're going to draw a diagonal line that curves in. Again, as we come down, let's step further in and draw a diagonal line. Up above, we're going to curve this line around and then up. Dropping below that, we'll replicate that, curving this all the way around and then in. Let's extend this line further out, curving this across towards the left-hand side. And then now from here at that point, we're going to draw a curved diagonal line up. Moving further in, lastly, we're just going to draw one small diagonal line. Up above, we're going to curve this line over and across. We'll come down and replicate that one more time, arching this all the way around and then in. Starting at that point, we're going to curve this across and over towards the left-hand side. And then again from here, we're going to draw another diagonal line that comes up. Let's draw in the arms now. So over on the right-hand side, moving further up, let's curve this line around and then in. For our hand now, we're going to draw a diagonal line that curves in towards the middle. And then starting at that point, we'll replicate that, bringing that back up towards the top. Now from here, starting at that point, we're going to curve this all the way around, connecting that up towards the top portion of the arm. And now from here, as we move over towards the inside, we're going to curve this around, bringing that in towards the chin. Let's flip over to the left-hand side and replicate that now. So starting at the same height, let's curve this line all the way around, bringing that in, again, ending that roughly at the same height. Starting at that point for the finger, we're going to curve this in. And then starting on that base there, we're going to curve that back up towards the side. Starting at that point, let's curve this back around and then up towards our top line. And now from here, we're going to start in the center, curving this all the way around and then in. For the mask now, on either side, we're going to curve a small line that arches up towards the bottom of our arm. Now from here, we're going to continue this line underneath, curving this around and then in towards the center of the body. On the top now, at that point, we're going to dip this line in and then arching it up, and we'll do this on both sides. Now from here, at that point on either side, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. Now from here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in, and then another small one that reaches out towards the center. Again, we're going to start at that point, bringing a small diagonal line in. And then again, we're just going to bring another diagonal line that comes out towards the center. Starting at that point now, let's connect this by curving this around and then down to close off the rest of the mask. For our eyes now, on either side, we're going to draw an arch line that arches up in the center and then back down on the side. Starting at the point on either side, we're going to curve this up again and then back down. For the mouth now, starting on the inside, we're going to curve this line up on both sides. Moving further down now, we're going to curve this line in. And now we'll continue to extend this underneath as we come over towards the side. Let's draw in the legs now. So on the top portion here, we're going to curve this line around, in, and then back out towards the side. Let's flip over towards the right, starting at the same height. We'll replicate that, curving that out, in, and then back out towards the side. On the top now, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes in towards the middle. And now starting at that point, we're going to bring another diagonal line that comes out towards the center. Let's replicate this pattern now. So on the inside, we're going to curve this in, out, and then back out towards the side. And now flipping over towards the left-hand side, we'll replicate that. Closing off the bottom now, we're going to draw a curved diagonal line that comes in towards the center on both sides. And now starting at that point, we're going to curve this back out, connecting it together there.
And that is it. That's how you draw Gangle. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.